Not showing. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna unmute.
Hi, April.
Hello. I am so sorry. I didn't even put this in down in the on my calendar. That's
Oh,
pretty
it's
bad.
okay.
No, it's not. It's not all right. I I apologize tremendously. And Zoom on my laptop is a different format than on my phone. And it's like you
Oh,
can be able to do it's a pain in the butt. Okay. Um, how are you?
um, I I've not been feeling well, so I don't know. I'm just kind of I guess um did hoping it gets better, but I don't know.
Did they ever find out anything with you?
Yeah, but the whole thing is I had multiple things going on. I had to go to the ER. Well, I went to the doctors and they found I have enlarged gallbladder with gallstones and then I think I have an enlarged liver and it's the fatty liver disease. And then I had multiple other tests and I just wanted to get more of an idea of the stones and they found my spleen is enlarged and I have a pretty medium sized cyst on my right ovary. And then, but the weird thing is none of the doctors, and I've been to a lot. I forced them to make me go to a emergency surgeon and I went to the ER and everything, and they will not take out my gallbladder, even though I have all this, the symptoms, and I have the stones and everything. So I was gonna go to a different hospital to do it electively. But then, like I said, I woke up one day and my heart just, if you felt like you were 100%, it
Hmm.
went down to 20. It just sunk, like it was depleted of all the oxygen. And
Wow.
they've done all the tests and like a lot of the blood tests and my urine test. Um, like just explaining that to you, they did not know what I was talking about or what I meant. And like it's pretty self-explanatory. But
Yeah.
the blood test and the urine test, I didn't even know, but it equaled the exact phrasing that I was using, like what the results are. But and they weren't going to keep me because the initial ones were okay, I guess, in the ER. But they I said there is really something wrong. You have to, I can't, I don't know why you have to believe my symptoms or whatever. But they had me walk around the ER just for like probably just to make fun of me because they really were going to send me home. And I almost like fell down because it's just my heart went really fast and um it just I couldn't breathe and I just now I was getting this I get these I've been getting these like blackout feelings where it's
Okay.
not really dizziness, it's just like I'm gonna just collapse at any moment, and I almost did. I fell against the
Was your heart
wall.
beating really fast when that happened?
Yeah, and so they when they saw that there and they monitored that, they got all concerned and stuff, and I'm like, because they didn't believe me, I guess. They thought I was really okay. And then I guess it's hypoxic or I don't know what it is, but they admitted me and had a monitor on me all night. But like when, and they did more tests and stuff, and those showed really bad, like all the oxygen just leaving my heart. And the doctor sounded like he was going to do other things, but like when woke up the next morning, it was the most bizarre thing. He's like, you know, he did like an ultrasound. I was just laying in the bed and stuff, and he's like, I don't think there's anything actually wrong with your heart. I think it's 100%. I think the issue is with your lungs. And I said, what are you talking about? Like, well, I went back 5 years on one of your tests about sleep apnea, and I'm like, are you even looking at the new tests where all of it is heart related? And
Yeah.
I keep telling them 70% of my heart, you can see it, but they cannot see the back of it because of the way it's positioned, so they can't even see it. I'm like,
Right.
I'm sure the problem is there. And then how can you just not? How can you get all these test results and now you're trying to point it towards my lungs, which I've had that lung test a couple times in the last few years, and it's fine. I have to stop sometimes because of the stabbing pains I get in my heart. But
Yeah.
I'm not. The only thing they want to do is they wanted to send me for another one of those, and then they wanted to send me for a CT that could possibly see the back of my heart, but I know it won't. So
Did
that's all
did
they
they
really
put a
offered.
heart monitor on you
Yeah, they sent me home with one for 2 weeks, but
for two?
yeah,
It needs to be
it,
longer.
it didn't show much. And
No, because you didn't have an episode. I think you're having and why I'm saying this is because what you're describing is exactly what was happening with me. I'd be just
mhm,
perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden my heart rate would go up to 200. And I felt like I wanted to pass out. I couldn't breathe. And um, what they ended up doing is an ablation. And they went
mhm,
when they went into my heart, they found that I had excess skin on my flappers, between the ventricle and whatever. So they removed that, and ever since they've done that, I've never had a problem.
okay.
And so you may want to ask him about doing an ablation because they're actually going into your heart to check it, and that way they can be able to see exactly what's wrong because they can't. There's no unless it happens on a monitor
Mhm,
is the only way you know. And when I was in Florida last year, 2 years ago, whenever it was, um, I had an episode then, and I was on the monitor, and I had been on the monitor for a month, and I
well,
finally had an episode.
and like, but they, I don't want to say too much because that will probably you'll probably get it from my people that passed. But I just I'm right now I just don't know what to do. I'm kind of my dad wants me to get the gallbladder out, but I'm like I'm not in any condition to have surgery right now, and actually a lot of those symptoms have like stopped since the heart is like the main focus now. They kind of dissipated. So I
Have
don't
you
feel the
seen? You've
pain.
seen a heart specialist, right?
Yeah, I mean, I had a beg. I've had issues with my heart like 5 years ago. I noticed them, and I had to beg them to like let me see a cardiologist because they're like, well, your symptoms don't sound emergency enough, and we can only send the emergency patients there. I had to beg to do all that. I had all the tests done 5 years ago. I had all the tests done last year when I felt really bad because my lips would just be turning blue all the time. I can't even walk up the stairs. I get so winded and tired that I'm just depleted and want to sleep just walking a little bit around here.
I
And
would tell them to give you a monitor and stay on that monitor until an episode happens,
mhm,
and then they'll be able to know. But I what I see is the same thing. Excess skin, the flappers, your heart is beating faster, and your oxygen levels going low because of it. Um, I that's what I see.
mhm,
Even though I've had it, but what you're describing is exactly all the same symptoms of what I was having. Because I mean, I've been going through it for years, and I had been to the hospital, and nothing was going. Everything was fine. Yada yada yada. Well, I finally had an episode at my granddaughter's cheer competition, and they had a paramedic there. So I went to the paramedic, and they registered it, and then they put me on the heart monitor. And yeah, um, I would uh, I would put a bug in their ear and just say, I want a monitor on me, so you have a record, however long it takes, whatever.
yeah,
Um,
because I at this point they've basically told me they've pretty much exhausted everything they can do because if certain things don't pop up, they can't proceed with others. And so like the only thing they really left me with was either getting the lung test again or that the CT that might see the back of my heart. But that, as far as that they don't really have anything else they can do
Yeah,
for me
see,
or
none of
want
that
to.
showed on test with me.
Hmm.
They did the ultrasound, they did everything, and everything was fine until I had the episode. That's why I'm saying they need to monitor you um
Well, I mean, they did
however
have
long.
like it did. They had all what they wanted on the monitor, just walking around the ER, and then, like I said, the blood tests, the certain ones, and my urine is what scared me because it was an orange color, and that they tested it and all that, and it was just like I said, it's the weird because the weird. I never looked any of this up beforehand, and like what I was trying to explain to them is just like, I'm just losing oxygen. It's just like it's gonna go to zero, like my heart's gonna die. And they're like,
Yeah,
we don't understand that. And then, like I said, I looked up with the definitions of like what came up from the urine and the blood tests, and it equals exactly the phrase even the exact phrase I was saying, which is so bizarre.
yeah,
But it's, and so I don't know why he's going to a test 5 years ago to try to pin it because I'm not using my sleep apnea machine. It's not my lungs. I know that.
yeah, no, it's it's your lungs are secondary to the
Yeah,
situation.
but it was just so weird because I was so hopeful, and then like they just like came in the next day, and it's like he just switched course altogether. And I mean, I just kept telling him what I think it is, and so at least he did offered to do the CT scan thing, but it just ended up where I feel like they just like all the other heart doctors, and I don't even know if he was one, but it comes down to where they like stereotype you because you're young and you're overweight or something, and
Yeah,
they can't really figure it out, so they
because
pick
they're not
something.
wanting to look. But
Yeah,
I asked the cards spirit to if you needing a an ablation, and yeah, and it goes in right through the groin and everything, and easy peasy. Um,
doesn't sound no,
uh,
no.
you're out
Yeah.
cold. Um, but I got a yes right off the bat. There's nothing else around. Um,
And
I
yeah,
asked if they give if you should be persistent with the doctors. Let's see what.
um,
No, you need a
the
certain. You is these teaching hospitals?
the one I've been at it is one, but um, like I said, I'm probably gonna switch over to Northwestern just because they will take my gallbladder out at this one. Like I've been through like 10 different people, and they kept telling me they just need you to have symptoms and stones, and they still won't take it out.
You don't.
And now like on the last ultrasound that they did, just me and laying in the bed, there's stones that are like on the outside of it now too, and I don't know how they got there, but they were just in the inside, like stacked all up.
Yeah,
But I don't know. But it's just the first time I've ever had a health problem where I have the things going on, and like none of the doctors offer to do anything about it. It's like they have like the two of them told me they just want to wait and see. That's what their thing is.
yeah.
They don't
Let's
want to
wait
do
and see.
anything.
Let's wait and see. Well, wait and
Yeah,
see is not correcting the problem, and I'm still having the symptoms, and you
but
want
that's
something done.
yeah. It's the weirdest thing because I've had health issues since I was a little kid, and they've always offered like to try medicines or whatever, and I have not heard any kind of options or anything to move forward or to help or anything. They just like, especially for the gallbladder thing, they just want to wait and see. And I'm like, well, yeah, you wait and see until it becomes a emergency. Then I have to get it out. I don't
Yeah,
know. I just
Um,
don't like, I'm done with the doctors at that hospital.
yeah, I would automatically just go ahead and go to another one. Just because th we have a hospital here in Jefferson County and it's the worst because they don't want to investigate, they blow you off. They do that to my friend all the time instead of investigating to find out what exactly is going on.
Yeah, I mean,
And it
like you said,
pisses me off.
the other cardiologist, the actual ones, there are two of them. I said, well, it says on the test that they can't see 30% of my heart. And they're like, that's not what it says. I'm like, I can read it. And then they said, well, 70% is enough for us to see. And then they said then they said before I left, they're like, just go home and walk more. You'll be fine. Like they were just stereotyping,
Yes.
and
And
they were genuine cardiologists.
yeah, I would have opened my, well, that's me. I'd open my mouth and insert my foot in it.
With the last thing I heard, like I said, I haven't gone back to the doctor since, because I pretty much, what I heard was, well, I even was crying after the gallbladder thing because I had been in the ER for like 19 hours, and
Mhm.
I was at the point of crying because I'm like, you're just sending me home to die. That's what I was talking about, just the gallbladder thing. And now
Yeah,
I kind of feel like they're doing that with my heart. They're just, um, so I just gave up. I didn't even fight any. I just kept saying, I know what it is, but it didn't matter. So they were just sending me home.
yeah.
That's why I want you to talk. Uh, there are reasons why I want you to ask my mom or Marvin questions because I have a different theory of what's going to happen to me.
Okay. We scheduled this like a month ago, didn't we?
Um,
We
I
talked
think
about a
so.
month. Okay. Well, just so you know, I now do trans channeling. And where that
What is that?
is, I bring your spirit, the spirit of who you want to talk to, blend in with me. You have the conversation with them, not me. They're
Oh,
talking through me, but you're going to be able to have the conversation. Are you okay with that?
yeah. It can't be two people like my
Well,
mom.
I'm gonna do one. I can't do two at a time because I can't. Yeah, I can't talk because I that my body gets taken over by the spirit.
Okay,
Then I'll ask them to go, and then I'll bring the other one.
okay.
This will be the first time I've ever done two. Um, so
My mom should be.
you want your mom first?
Yeah.
Okay. Take a deep breath and then call in your mom for me. And I'm going to make sure that this is who I have before I do anything. Did she have short, wavy hair?
No.
Okay. The image I'm being shown someone with short, wavy hair. What's your mom's first name?
Linda.
Okay. would she be talking to me in regards to something with a fence? It's like a wooden fence and then a chain link fence.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, let me pull it forward here. She's also talking about heart issues. Did
Okay.
Was that her passing due to her heart?
No,
Is there someone connected to you that did pass of their heart? A female.
my grandmother.
Okay. Who had stomach issues? Um, and I'm getting it. It
Like
feels like intestinal.
towards like the end of their life. Um, that would probably be my grandmother.
Okay. That's who's stepping forward. So she first, I felt palpitations in my heart, and then I started feeling pain in my stomach. So, okay. She's persistent.
Uh, I'm surprised why because I'm just surprised uh, because of what's been happening lately. But she did have short, and towards the end, yeah, she had short, wavy to curly hair.
Okay.
It was white, her hair is white.
She had something to say, and it's up to you if you want me to pull her forward.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of guessing what I think she'll say, but I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Now you're going to see me transition with me. My eyes are closed and they're going to stay closed until I'm done. But I'm going to let her, um, oh, she's raring to go. So, um, like I said, you'll be able to have a conversation with her. You can ask her questions. She'll give you the answers.
Okay.
Um, did her name start with a B?
No,
Okay. Would you understand the name Sylvia
just
or S connection?
well, Sylvia was the name of an old coworker, but S, I mean, it could be my cousin who I consider my sister. Her name is Shannon. Um, she was close to, both of us.
Okay. Did she also have towards the end little bit of Alzheimer's, or she had a
That
head issue? Because now she's showing me head issues, and usually with me, that's like having memory issues.
what I remember because I lived right next door. Her mind was perfect up until the end, but her her husband had Alzheimer's. Oh, and And like I said, you may be getting crossed because my mom had dementia, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Because it's like I have more than one, so I'm trying
Oh,
to.
and you said heart issue? What
Yeah.
was like, were you seeing a man or just
No,
women?
I was just feeling heart issues, and I didn't know
Because,
who that was coming from, but I'm
yeah, my boyfriend had heart issues.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to tether. Um, and I'm pulling him with the heart.
Okay.
And his name did start with an M?
Yep.
Okay. All right, give me a second. Hey, gorgeous thing, you. How are you?
I don't know. I think you know more how I'm doing than I do.
I know, but I'm talking to you as emotionally how you doing.
Um, Confused, upset, not really knowing what to do.
You need to plan what you want. You're all over the place. I want you to work on one thing at a time. Can you do that?
Um, yes, but um, I guess I'm confused because I thought you were here for other reasons.
Well, your health is a reason.
But is it what I keep saying that it's not that you're here to transition me?
It's not your time.
It's
Your
not.
end date, it's not your time. But I will still be here for you when it is your time.
Is is it close to my time?
Why do you want to come over so badly?
Just because my I know my mom and you are here, and I just have gotten the impression that you're here to transition me.
No, I'm here to support you, trying to give you strength to fight. You need to fight.
I guess I'm confused because I been taught have you been physically here with me for a few months?
I hold your right hand. Do
I
you
mean,
not feel it get cold and numb?
nope. But I mean, are you the one that I feel every day? Like the warmth around me?
I do give you hugs. I lay beside you when you sleep.
But you're not the one that I always feel warm and intimate with.
It is not me.
Damn it. Has is there some kind of attachment on me?
No, your mind, what you want so badly, your mind is giving you tricks.
Uh, it's a really good trick if I can, like, I don't know how I could possibly physically feel you here with me when you're not.
When somebody wants something so badly, whether it is intimacy or just to validate, you can manifest it and make it happen, but it's not real.
So you were never here with me intimately.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. That is so against
Um,
the,
eh, so everything I've been talking, like talking to this, whatever this is about, eh, have I actually been talking to you and you responding?
you do talk to me and I do answer you,
How do you answer
but
me?
eh, you don't hear me.
Is it the ringing in my left ear?
I'm not sure. I whisper in your right ear. I hold your right hand. I sleep on your right side. Everything's on your right side that I do for you.
Are you behind me all the time?
I'm backing you up. When you feel like you're going to fall, I'm there.
Do you normally sleep behind me though, with just holding me?
I cuddle, but only so much because it's intrusive and I don't want you to think of me as intrusive.
I, I'm really scared, uh, because this is totally opposite of what I thought was happening with you. So ha- the things that go on up there, nobody has hurt you or attacked you or anything.
No, that is not the
So,
place what you do here. This is peace and harmony and
thank God.
enlightenment.
I've been told that two people I used to know have violated you
No,
recently. Okay. And the things that you told me about what happened to you during your life, the abuse and everything, was that true?
unfortunately. Some of it is, but it's not made me into that type of person on the other realm here.
But I mean, as far as them physically hurting you and
No,
um
those type of people aren't allowed here.
no, I mean, but did that happen to you when you were here?
Long time ago.
So that didn't happen to you your whole life here.
No,
Okay, okay. I don't know. Like I said, I can't wait to. I'll have to talk to you because I don't think anything I've heard about you is probably true. It's, I don't know who I've been talking to.
Well, maybe the one I'm in can be able to help you get answers and get the right people. But those other ones that were telling you stuff like that on this side, no. This is not a place where that happens. This is
Oh, thank
sanctuary.
God. Thank
This
God.
is
So, all right.
this
So
is
there's no jealousy or aggression or
no. It's
and
so beautiful here.
nobody tries to ever um kiss you without your permission or
No. You
okay.
are my true love.
So
You
you
are
haven't
my true love.
so you are you able to be with other people up there?
We socialize, but not intimacy. No.
But there is no intimacy.
No, not the way you're thinking. No. The spiritual intimacy. Like I said,
Okay.
it's completely your way. I don't know who told you, but they're wrong. It's not. It's
I'm
like
really
when I see
relieved.
your mom, she's got a memory, she's happy, you know,
Do you talk to
and
my mom a lot?
yes, yes, I do.
Thank thank God. And
Yeah.
she do you call her like mother-in-law or
I don't know about mother-in-law, but she is a close, adorned loved one. Let's put it that way. I respect her the way I should.
do you think of us as married?
Our own way of, yes.
But you can't get married there, right?
No, but we can be together. We will be together.
Okay. Do I
It
ever have to
is
worry?
it is in the books.
Do we get to choose where we want to live?
Oh, up here, come and go as you want. It's there's nothing that binds you except for being good. The goodness of your heart. You live with your heart. And if you're anywhere negative, like you were talking, oh no, you would not be allowed up here.
Oh,
No.
thank God. Yeah. I don't, like I said, I don't know who I've been talking to since like April. I don't know. And so somebody's been intimate with me without my knowledge. And then sometimes it is with my knowledge. And I don't know what it is. And I just thought you'd be able to see if there's an attachment or somebody or something here.
I don't I'm not able to see that kind of stuff,
Okay.
but maybe April can be able to help you uh,
Oh,
and
were you,
get you to the right people to
yeah,
answer your questions. All I can do is just tell you how much you are missed and how beautiful it is up here and how beautiful it is to see you and talk to you.
Did you reincarnate
If I
yet?
was reincarnated, I wouldn't be talking to you.
Okay. So you've been you I was one of the first people you checked on when you passed.
You've always been a sight for sore eyes. So I'm always checking in on you. That's why I say, about the doctors. They'll find answers. You've got to find the right doctor that is going to listen. And
So
that
I
that
have
doctor's coming in your path.
I do have something that can be fixed then.
Yes.
Do you think I do you think I have a lot of time left here?
I don't know when your death date is, but I just know it's not soon. So enjoy
Well,
your life. Live it, not in fear of illnesses or injuries, or live your life. I'll
um,
always be here for you when it's your time.
were you ever planning, was it true that you ever planned um, to ask me to marry you?
I did want to, yes, but
But you didn't have a plan?
it was an idea of what I had, but I did not schedule it, no. But
Because
it was something that I wanted to do.
I thought you were asking me when you gave me that necklace that one time. I thought that was your way of asking me because it was in like a ring box.
Yeah, it was catty. I was afraid you would say no if it was a ring. So I
No,
just did the necklace as a stepping stone to the next.
I would have always said yes to you.
Mm.
Like even after our first date, I would have said yes.
Well, you shouldn't make those kind of quick decisions, but I
Yeah, I know.
understand.
But I should have kissed you on our first date. Instead, I just hugged you, and I
No,
don't know.
I wanted the hug. I didn't want the kiss. I wanted the hug.
Did you always believe when I told you I loved you?
Yes, I felt it in my heart. I knew, and I
Okay.
knew you were the one. We will see each other again. It's just not not now. It's not your time.
Was there a reason why you didn't come after me when I left and I told you to come after me?
I needed some space to be able to put things in alignment so I understood. And I'm sorry I didn't come after, but I just didn't know where I was supposed to go. And then here I am.
So was any of it true that you had oh sorry that you had the one girl that was in your family that completely conned you?
I don't remember that.
'Cause her name wasn't Linda.
No, it does not ring a bell with me. It must be because I don't know. I'm not able to
Hmm.
I'm not able to think right now.
Did you have a lot of girlfriends in your life?
No, I was
Did,
picky and choosy.
did you ever have someone that you loved?
I thought people didn't like me. So I just did my merry way, what I needed to do at the moment. But no one, no one was that attached to me, or I was attached to them.
So you didn't have a high school girlfriend?
Oh yeah,
So
we all have those, but it's not something memorable. It's just a thing of the past to learn for the future. So I don't. It's not meaningful to me.
so you never really had like like a long-term relationship with anyone,
Not what you're thinking of long term. No, long enough,
like 6 months.
give or take.
And, but you were
It's like more like 4.5 months. And that's not a relationship. That's just dating.
so you didn't, but you didn't ever feel love for anybody else.
Love and infatuation are a lot alike. But way I feel for you was totally different. My heart felt full with you.
Did did your friend at work was any of that true that she wanted to date you? The one with the boyfriend. I think her name was Susan.
I don't remember.
She had like red curly hair.
Oh, yeah. I no.
Did she want to date you?
I don't know, but I was not recipient. Oh my goodness, she can't say that word. Uh,
Um, um,
reciprocated.
so
No, that's not the word.
I don't feel like I know you at all because I don't know I've been told a whole different story. The last couple months, it's like I don't even know anymore. It's, um, wow. I'm really, really glad though that none of the negative stuff that I've been told is present there. That scared
Well,
me.
if you need me again, you just let me know. I will come and we will talk again.
I
But
hope you're here. I hope you're here with me all the time.
watch for the blackbirds, like the
Like ravens?
crows, the
Okay.
ravens, the crows. Watch for them.
So you're not the one with the cardinals.
Eh, they give too much credit for that. I like the blackbirds better because you don't see them as often. And I want you to make sure that it is me and it will be the blackbirds.
I thought you were the cardinals and the ladybugs. I don't know.
I tried it, but everybody's like, no, this one's mine. No, this one's mine. Okay. So I'm telling you now, blackbirds. And if you see
I
a blue jay, that's my
mhm.
favorite.
So if I talk to you out loud, you do hear me though, right?
Oh, yes.
So you probably heard all this stuff that I've been thought was you and wasn't, and
Yeah.
probably
Somebody's giving you stories,
and I know
but
it's frustrating,
well, from
but
now on, you come this way and we will talk.
there's no negativity, negative feelings or anything like that up there. It's
No.
thank gosh. So did you actually have were your parents would you consider them loving?
For them, yes. As much as they could give.
So they never abused you.
That word is thrown around so much. There's discipline, and then there's abuse.
Hmm.
And, you know, nowadays someone would consider it abuse, but it was just bad behavior, and I got in trouble.
But they never physically abused you.
Well, I got my share of spankings. Yeah.
But
And
that's like as
sometimes
far
it
as
was with a belt.
me too. My
So,
dad used to,
yeah.
but they
So,
never like sexually abused you.
no,
Oh, thank God. That's what I've been told.
no.
Oh my God. I'm really glad because I what
What
I've
you
been
need to
told is so
do
bad.
is feel it in your heart. When someone says something, you know me well enough to know if it's truth or not, because you'll feel it in your heart.
I do,
Okay.
but I've heard so much that I'm like I said, I just can't wait till I can actually talk to you and hear you talk to me. I miss talking to you.
Well, I will do what I can up here, and you do what you can down there, and we'll work together to make it happen.
I
And
love
I
you very
want you
much.
to go to the park bench.
Um, the the one
You
down
you
the
know which
street.
one. You know which one.
I I don't. I'm not sure actually. I know there's one across the street by the where the ducks are,
Yes.
but
Just sit
that's
there.
more. Okay,
But when it gets warmer, between now and then, we will be able to connect. But I want you to think of us sitting on that park bench now. So that way, you know, when we talk, it will be about that park bench.
okay. And but are you actually like always around me like every
Well,
day?
as much as I can, I mean, you know, kind of get boring. So
I,
I go
I
for walks,
I'm
but
boring, I know,
it's okay. I love you just the same. But
but
I'm
it's just
there's other people that I go see. Yes.
it's a lot of depression. That's that's why it's depression.
You need to work on that. Because if you weren't so depressed, you wouldn't think about being on this side. We will
I,
meet again.
well,
Just don't
we
rush
won't
it.
when I'm with you. We won't be separated again.
No.
Okay. I want you. I think of you as my husband.
Just imagine me holding your hand, walking to the park, sitting on a bench.
Okay.
Okay?
I love you,
So,
Marvin.
love you too. Just remember, when I come forward, I will talk about the bench. So,
Okay.
if any other readers, you ask them, where's our special place supposed to be? Okay?
Okay.
It's just you and me that knows it.
Okay.
Okay? Anything else? Because I'm getting a little tired. It's a lot of energy.
Do you do you do you ever experience do you get to see the night sky or is it always just sunny up there?
Oh no, day, night, the full moons. It's it's heaven, literally. It's
Is
heaven. It's beautiful.
Have you ever been to Venice, Italy?
I go there now.
Is that because
I
I
go to the
totally told that
Vatican.
I was told that was your favorite place was Venice, Italy, because that's my favorite place. I don't know.
I go to the Vatican for other reasons right now. The world is
Okay.
in such a mess. So I go there
Well,
and pray.
just want you to know you are the most amazing person I've ever met. That
We
I
will
knew that from like
we will be
straight
together.
up meeting you. Is it any truth that we have been soulmates in other lives?
Yes. 1532. We were together then too.
Mhm. But not since then.
Just that date is the only thing that comes to my memory right at the moment. 1532.
Okay.
I'm
I
trying
do.
to see. And it is in another country, but I can't decipher it because the way it looks now and the way it looked then. So hopefully next conversation we'll talk about that.
It could be China. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Do you think you would have ever asked me out if I didn't ask you first?
You just beat me to the punchline.
I didn't. My age did not bother you,
No,
and
those are just numbers. Those are just
no
numbers.
no one gave you a hard time
It's
about it.
no, it's what you feel in your heart.
I know that's what I feel.
So don't
I,
ever forget that feeling.
I love you so much.
And I love you.
I've always loved you.
I'm going to go. But
Okay,
remember, our park bench in 1532 next time.
okay.
Goodbye.
Get some rest. I love you. Bye bye.
Ooh, feel very heavy chested.
He has a lot of. He's very emotional. I think like I am. He feels a lot of things like in his heart. I think.
Okay. Very, very compassionate. I got to have
Yeah.
some chocolate. I was told I have chocolate with it. Oh, I. Mm.
You know, I really am curious to hear what my grandmother has to say, just because everything I've just heard from him is the total opposite of what has been going on with me since April. And now I'm kind of freaked out. I'm really freaked out right now
What's been going
because
on? I mean, I know about your medical, but
there's apparently there's some kind of attachment here with me. And I thought a lot of it was Marvin, and it was none of it. And I'm scared because it's been intimate with me. And at times it got violent, really violent where I had to find someone to remove it. But it's back again and it's being intimate and I can feel the warmth all the time. It's like, and I thought it was him. I thought this whole time I'm feeling him with me. And none of it
Have
is
you been
him.
any place or
No,
anyone that's read you witchy?
I don't I don't think so. And like I said, it was weird because the day after our other reading is when it started where I could feel someone with me, both awake and
After my reading
during
with you?
sleep. Yeah, the day after. And it was weird because it was always like 90% of it was loving, but then like towards July it got violent so that it was like a constant 24-hour raping almost. And I couldn't find anyone to remove it. And I really was thought I was going to take my life because it was driving me to that because was not sleeping or anything. And I don't, and now it's back.
All right, this
And
is my. I'm gonna check something here. Scribe, because I'm not witchy at all.
yeah, and that's the first day I was talking to him. Using a pendulum was the day after I talked to you. I don't know I don't know.
All right. Is there something attached to my Miranda?
There is.
I don't know.
I
Let's see. Is there something attached to Miranda? All right. I'm not getting a yes or a no. I'm getting an I don't know.
and part of it I thought I was getting spiritual gifts. I thought maybe I was suddenly able to feel things because I can feel
You're
everything
able to
about
feel things, yeah, but
it. Yeah,
you don't want that.
I can feel everything about this person as if they were really here, except for not being able to see or hear them. But I mean, everything else is like they were here. They're here.
Did you meet somebody around the same time frame?
No, the only thought I had was that something that Debbie's friend, she may have done something because she used to tell me that Marvin was in my dreams and I needed to take some gummies or something to get in my dreams to talk to him. And when I started feeling something in my dreams, like somebody being with me while I was sleeping, I
Who,
assumed it was
who told
Marvin.
you about taking gummies to be able to?
Her name's Mary. She's Debbie's like
Mary.
sidekick or power part.
Oh, power
But
part. Okay.
she only can she says she's not a medium, but she can only channel apparently when she's on gummies. And Marvin, she said, was the only one she ever got before. And so I believed 100% of what she was saying that he was telling me
All right.
because she knew I was never intimate with him.
Scribe. And this, I'm telling spirits to move my pendulum. Scribe. Oh, it already knows my question. Yeah, I hadn't even said it. Is Mary, as I said, is Mary Power Parks any good? I mean,
And
does she know?
I
Did,
think she knows I think she knows exactly what she did. But now
yes,
that
she did.
but
And
now
it's
that
not cool.
I'm telling her about it, when I started to tell her about it, she she just said she didn't say anything. She didn't act like she had any part in it. And she just blocked me. Her and Debbie blocked me. Now they won't even talk to me. And for a while, I thought maybe she didn't know what she was doing. but no, I
Yeah.
think not. I know she did. She knows. I don't know what she's. I don't know how what she. I thought maybe because she didn't know what she was
Because
doing
I
when she was
got
high.
chills down my spine when you said Mary Poppins Parks.
But I gave her the benefit because I thought maybe she just didn't know if she was high. But but there was a time when she did the same thing like you. She pretended Marvin was in her body talking to me, and the things she was saying, I'm like, there are things he would never say. So I kind of knew she had to know about some of it. And I don't know, but there's something attached. Like I said, like the girl that removed it or supposedly did, um, said that your mind can manifest things like that. But
Yes,
I
you
don't
can
think it can.
manifest anything, but um,
You can't. But I mean, I don't think you can manifest something that is
hurtful.
like
No.
intimate with you all the time. Like feels like a man is really here with me 24 hours a day and intimate and all that and loving and but then all of a sudden it's when it's switched from not being loving, that's when I knew it had to be something else because that wouldn't be him either.
Yeah.
But apparently none of this has been him, so I am really terrified because I thought a lot of it was. But I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna.
know because I
Is
was
it all
never
right if
intimate.
I talk to one of my friends about you? If she could be able to help. She's one of my mentors that I've had.
Yes,
Uh,
because
this.
the girl that did remove something, she said I had an attachment, but she didn't really elaborate or she didn't really say what she did to remove it, but it was kind of like an immediate removal. It did feel like it dissipated right away. And like I said, it was fine. And then it just appeared again like a month later and it hasn't been gone since August. And I got the whole impression I got was that Marvin was here with my mother all this time because they were about to transition me. And I kept thinking,
Position you?
yeah, and I kept thinking, why is it taking, since August, why is it taking that long to transition me? And apparently that's not at all, none of that was true. I guess it's not my time. And
No.
I was convinced it was.
Oh wow. Um.
Like
Yeah.
even
I
talking
don't.
to my,
I'll when I
yeah,
watch this back, I'll be able to see what was talked about because I don't. I hear the conversation, but I don't. I hear the conversation, but I couldn't tell you what the hell it was. But
because like even talking to my mom, she she agreed with everything, and
Mary with Power Parks is not good.
so what I
Ooh,
don't understand is why she would purposely do this and then not take any blame or admit or just like pretend she doesn't know me and then tell Debbie these things and they both just think I'm nuts.
well, because you're proving them wrong, that they're full of shit,
So
as at least Power Parks is.
I don't have any gifts then probably.
We all have gifts. We all
But
have.
I mean, if I wasn't able, but would I still be able to feel something even if I, didn't like it? Can if you attach something to somebody, you can still feel
I'm
it if
not
you didn't.
sure. To be honest
Yeah,
with you, I'm not sure. So that's why I said I'm going to talk to someone that can be able to answer this.
I just need it to go away because I've been wanting it to go away just because there's been some missteps where I felt like it's not always
Okay.
him. But now I really want it to go away because it's not him.
You have four spirit guides that are with you from the moment you're born until you paths.
Hmm.
One's a joy, one's a teacher, one's an alchemist, and one's a protector. You call them forward and you ask them not to let anyone in your space and use their ability, like the protector and stuff, to keep people out of your perimeter. You set an intention and you set it every day. I want you to start doing that because it will, anyone that is not have permission by your joy guide, your protector, and everyone else will keep them at bay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your joy guide's name is Samantha, just so you know.
Are these people I've known before
Mm-mm.
or no?
Nope. They are your guides. Your vibration is so low you can't, excuse me, can't hear them. So you'd have to raise your vibration. Um, but they hear you. You've been taken advantage of severely. I want to read you these cards. These are from the universe. And this first one here says the stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending you positive energy, financial help, miracles, life changing blessings your way. All right.
Hmm.
Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. These are so pertinent right now. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self love. I got three more. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. I'm going to send you this copy of this recording. I better be recording. I swear I'm going to shoot myself. Um, you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down the street like you've never walked there before. And the last one is the past is behind you now. So drop the fears and doubts, even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next. You are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard and are currently being worked on. Everything makes sense here.
I just feel like the last year of my life has been so, I've been told so many things that I don't even know what's true anymore. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if, like, all the stuff I thought happened to Marvin in his life apparently did not happen. Um, uh, it's really freaking me out because it's just like, what? It's like I thought I
you
was
don't.
getting to
Yeah,
know
it's
him.
like you're being introduced to someone new.
Yeah, and now it's like whenever I do see him, it's like I just have to, I'm going to be finding out things that are, how am I supposed to, I don't think anything I was told was true, really.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
Like, I
did
don't know, like I
anything
said,
that he said through me make sense?
um,
Or is there things that you're doubting?
no, everything he said,
Okay.
I'm glad that I heard because because this whatever I've been talking to made it seem like there are negative parts of
Yeah.
heaven. Um, and like that two people I know violated him up there and things like that. Like there's violate like you could do that to
No,
someone.
you can't do that. No, that's, I mean, that is not eternal
That's what I
bliss.
thought. But like he's convinced, like I was convinced that these two people I think you know one of them did this to him or anybody hurt him, and and
That is so wrong to imply that.
mm,
That's, I mean, I believe in the divine or the God or whatever. That is a sanctity of a soul that you want to do that to. That's for
yeah, I
someone
thought,
to think
yeah,
and tell you that there's
hmm
something wrong with them
yeah,
because you don't, you know, I don't
yeah. That's
care.
what they,
Oh
yeah.
my God, that's
They made
terrible.
me feel like they made me feel like jealousy and aggression exist up there, and uh, well, they made me think like you can be intimate with someone up there. Like opposite things that we've ever been taught, and apparently a lot of it is not true. You really can't be intimate that way. And
No,
they,
it's a soul intimacy.
and,
It's soul and
and,
soul, not body to body, because they don't have a body. It's
but I mean, like if you were to hug, could you actually hug somebody and feel like it would be here?
it's energy,
Hmm.
not a person. Oh my God.
But does it even feel like you're hugging
Yeah, because
something?
it's the
Okay,
energy that you feel, and it
but there
gives you the
isn't.
warmth, but it's not, it's completely different from feeling body to body.
So there isn't any physical intimacy.
No, because they don't have a body. It's a soul.
Huh. And then they told me that there's only daylight, that there's no you don't see night, but he said you could see the night, everything. And the one thing they said is I mean, I thought is you
Somebody's
can't
blowing
sleep.
smoke out their ass and pissing me off.
And some like I don't know, I don't think you can sleep right up there. I
No, no, because there's no need to. I mean,
I mean,
you just,
I know he
yeah.
said he was getting tired. So maybe you just get tired kind of, but
Because
I mean,
he uses my energy and I use his energy. So
uh-huh.
it's not necessarily, he said, if he said tired, not necessarily him being tired, but my energy was going.
I mean, I
So,
could I,
yeah.
it's like and it's why they could manipulate me is because they knew I was never intimate with him, so we could make up anything really. So I don't
I
even know what
am
it's like.
so sorry that you've been taken advantage like that.
And they've been doing it through my mom too because she's been like pretty much saying the same things along the same lines, and this whole
That's why
time I
Debbie
thought
takes notes.
this is why I feel like they were here to transition me out of here. Like,
Oh,
and I don't know what the heck.
wow. That's
And
disturbing.
and they made me think that because I had the violent attachment thing.
Well,
Um,
I'm going to look into that and I'm going to let you know on that. Uh,
and I really just hope it's not one of those like demon things or you know
no. Um,
because those are intimate with you.
I'm not gonna go into what my thoughts are just because it needs validation because I don't know about that part. So until I talk talk to the my one friend. Um, yeah, I will get answers and I'll let you know.
And I mean, I did try for that whole week, thinking it was something like that. I did all this religious stuff, and then I just kept saying I don't want you near me and all this stuff, and nothing worked. It just would not go away. And I thought that was the end because I'm like, and I thought, I asked somebody, I said, if I were to take my life, would that mean I would not be with Marvin anymore? Would I be somewhere stuck on
No,
another plane? And they said, yes, you would.
no,
You would
you
never
wouldn't.
see him. So that's
You
not
would,
true either. 'Cause,
you could be with them just because somebody's putting the religion part into what they're telling you. It's like, are you
oh,
religious or are you telling them fact?
that's why I stopped using the like the pendulum, and I can't even
The
like
pendulum, yeah, I mean, I use it for yes or no questions. I
that's
use my cards more now. Um,
I've been get like I get answers that way, but the main answers I get is because when I ask a question and it's yes,
but you can
whatever,
manipulate that.
yeah, whatever's
I
around
can't
me.
manipulate the cards, but you can always manipulate because I can be able to make it go around using my fingers.
Yeah,
You don't
but
think about it. So
the
that's
thing
why
that's
I
with
started using cards because I use the two jokers, and I will ask a question to the deck. Then I'll say which, if red's going to be yes or if black's going to be yes, because it has to be that way. And that's what I get from spirit. And then the card comes up, what needs to be it for being the right answer. Do you understand what I mean by that? There's no way to manipulate the deck. No
yeah,
way to
that's why I
manipulate.
thought that's why after that happened, I didn't even go back on TikTok. I didn't. You're the last person I even ever had a medium thing with because I've been afraid of it, and I haven't. I've only started like trying to use the not a pendulum even. It's just something that could move either way. But um, like I said, the when I was asking who I thought was Marvin, he would answer yes by like making me feel a certain like way in my body. That would be his
You
way of saying,
well, you have a regular card, a deck of cards, right? That have the two jokers in it.
I don't think I even do.
All right. Just get your regular deck of cards. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you think of your question. Don't tell me. Think of your question. Let me know when you've done thinking it. And then I will ask cards what the answer. Pretty much know your answer. And we'll see.
Uh, um,
Whoops. Or an answer that you want a yes or no to. Doesn't matter. Just think of a yes or no question. Let me know when you're ready.
okay.
All right. All right. Miranda's question. Your yes is going to be black. All right. So you've heard me shuffling. So I'm going to turn this down so that way you can see. No, I don't know if you can, damn it. Okay. You got to know. First card.
Oh shit.
Was it right?
No, that's really not what I want to hear.
Okay. All right.
No.
Now, what I do is I look to see if the other Joker is within vicinity because it can be, but it is three-quarters of the way down. All right. add to that question to get another answer from it. It's a question you can ask a question to, and we'll do it again. If your answer was no, so you want to rebuttal that.
Well, it was, I mean, it's just
Just ask one more.
a
Last,
different question or
yeah, whatever you want to,
okay.
because I want to show. What I'm showing you is there's no way to manipulate the cards. I get told by spirit what will be your yes or no and what color. May not be the answer you want, but that's the answer to your question. Just like if you were asked the pendulum, but there's no way to ask the pendulum. Ask if you're talking to the pendulum, ask one of those questions.
Okay, I asked a question.
Okay. Your yes is going to be red this time. And Grandpa or Gary? I'm not available, damn it. My neighbor. All right. So far, I haven't gotten the red joker or the black joker. He's probably calling me because he thinks, all right, there's the black. So it's a no. Because I said red is supposed to be a yes. Now I'm looking. All right. It's three away. That
Hmm.
shows me that there's a possibility it can be a yes, but at the present moment, it's a no.
Okay.
Does that make
Is it is
sense?
yeah, is it true that like when we start our lives, do we pick the actual day and year when we're gonna pass, or is it just the day?
You are given a death date. A
So
death date is attached to your soul.
a year with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no way to like speed that up or anything like um be,
Um, you know, I can say there is possibilities of ways of speeding up. That would be like suicide.
well that but I thought it was they were telling me that because of how like when I was having that thing, I felt like I was having a heart attack. Like and they said it's my anxiety sped up the timeline. So I don't know.
No, your anxiety gave you an an episode that made you think you were having a heart attack. So, but your actual death date, you don't know it. No one knows their death date unless you
But
were to, you know, take care of it yourself.
is I think spirits like know the future, so they I would think they know like anybody that's passed probably knows.
Yes. It's like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm pulling a couple of my mediumship deck cards. All right, three just popped out. Okay. One, two, wait a minute. All right. First one is I am surrounded by loving family up here, including the annoying ones. Okay. Grandmother. And then I am fit and healthy and can move more easily now. Oops, is the third one. So grandma's letting you know something. She's with
Yeah,
you.
my grandmother they convinced me my grandmother told me that that if when I get there she would never approve of me and Marvin because in life, our age difference was so
Age has
that she
nothing
would
to
not.
do with, oh my God. I am so sorry that somebody, this is one here. It says, put your hand on your heart when you miss me and you will feel me.
And and like my grandmother normally is somebody I ask to talk to sometimes, and like I know she probably is around me, and I asked her to leave because I'm like I can't, if she doesn't approve, I don't really want to be around her. But now
No.
I'm just so freaking confused. I don't know.
Um, you're
And
on
then like the
temporary confusion until I get you some answers. And I'm going to
and
get you
then
some answers.
and then like the thing where my mom said that you get to pick what age you want to appear as when you're up there. Like you could pick an age, and that's how you will be
No,
appear.
you can show people what you look like when you were 5 or when you look like when 25. You can be able to change yourself anytime you want to and
Also,
just
it's
show
not
a
like
different, right,
they
not
made it
permanent.
seem like and they made it seem like if you pick an age like 20 or 30 that you just appear like that
Then
all
everyone
the
would
time.
be young and then no one would recognize you, wouldn't be, recognize
Yeah,
your grandmother.
that's
Then,
what I thought.
yeah, because if they're describing or showing me what they look like when they're 5, how are you to validate that I have them? There is no way because at 5
Made
they
it
didn't experience everything that you would have known about.
they just made it seem like they made it seem like you were it basically felt like you were on Earth, like everything was a lot of the things you can still do. Like they made it seem like you're more human up there than anything else. Like all these things I thought could not
Hmm.
that were not, you know
If
could
you
never
have
be
doubt
possible.
in your head, feeling from your front, and always, if you're not sure, put your hands over your heart, breathe, and ask spirit to show you or let you feel if it's true or not. Heart don't lie. Your heart never lies.
I don't even know anymore. That's why there's been points where I've just like I don't even know it's real anymore. And like I don't know if anything I've been told this year has been real. Like it's
Well,
been
I
crazy.
don't give you
Since,
bullshit. I I read what I'm supposed to read.
mhm.
Um, I don't know. I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing it to boost ratings or whatever. I do this for you so you have peace, so you can be able to know for sure, validation. That's all what it's about. Anything else is self gratification and ego, and you leave that at the damn door. I don't do that. Honest, truthfully.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I am too all the time, even if it ends up being something that may hurt somebody. I just can't lie. I
I beat around the
can't.
bush. I don't come out and
Mhm.
say it. I will avoid the question, but I will never, ever give false information. No,
I just
that's
I
disgusting.
just
That
want
pisses me off.
I just don't want to feel anything anymore. I feel like I said, I feel like a warmth all the time. Like there's an actual person with me all the time. And
There
like I
are,
said,
but there are. It is your family, but you, I'm going to find you those answers. So for right now, what I want you to do is think of the conversation that you had with him.
he said he only if he touches my hand and it gets so cold that it goes numb, or he sometimes can hug me. But as
Okay.
far as that, that's all he does. So none of this heat stuff is him. None of it.
Now, so I can. Sometimes it will go warm. It just depends if what your hands already feel like. Um, but if you feel it to
Oh, he's holding my hand right now.
your heart,
Yeah.
okay? Like I said, put your hands over your heart and really think who would it be? And you'll know. Um, but like I said, I'm going to find answers for you because this is not right for you to
I
feel
didn't,
this way about yourself and everything else. No, it's wrong. And I'm
and I
sorry
just,
that you've been dealing with this for the past 6 months.
yeah, and I just, I don't know. It's just, it's really terrifying because it's like now you have to like relearn everything, and there's no way for me to relearn everything about him because I'm terrified to talk to use any kind of thing to talk to him anymore. I, I just, I don't even know. You know what I mean?
Just
It's
use the cards. They will not give you wrong because you go into there and you ask spirit, I want you to give me the answers that needs to be said to me with either a yes or a no through the jokers only. And then as you're shuffling, say, I want my no to be black and um a black joker as my no. So when I ask this question, if it's a no, I want to see the black joker. You put the intention into the card as you're thinking of the question. You put the intention in first, and then you ask your question. I want you to try
okay.
that. It will
I
it
asked,
will give you the answers that is correct.
I asked him if he could see any kind of attachment. He said he's not able to because they can't see that stuff, but um, it's I mean, obviously he's heard all my conversations because I talk out loud because that's what I thought I was talking to him,
Yeah,
and and he he can hear all that, but it's just um
nothing he can do for it.
he it's probably it's just frustrating, I guess is what he said, but I it's just I don't like I just holy crap I don't know
Okay.
who I've
I'm
been
sorry to
talking
put
to.
you in a more confusing state of mind because what I said and what someone else said, you got contradictory information, but I will get you the answers to your questions to what's going on. And I want you to start trusting in your own gut. Um, I will get back to you. Give me a week. Um, it's hard to get a hold of this girl sometimes. I have to make an appointment sometimes. It's like because she's busy. But I
Well,
will,
the girl I that supposedly removed it, her name is Crystal on there, but I don't think she couldn't have really removed it or it would have not come back. And then
no,
it's
you
just
can be able to remove anything and never come back.
and then she said I did have gifts, then she would shut them off, and obviously she didn't because I wouldn't be able to feel anything if she really did.
Yeah,
Uh,
we all have gifts and you can't shut it off. You just um choose not to listen.
I just would like to
That's in my case. I choose not to listen.
I just want to go back to January because, like I said, they convinced me so bad that I have basically planned everything because I know how much of
You with you were
a
thinking you were
burden.
ending your
Yeah,
life
I like canceled so much stuff. I
instead of living.
and I haven't really gone. Yeah, and I haven't really gone anywhere. And I wrote out my own obituary, everything because I know my brother would have no clue. So I was trying to help him out really. And I thought he knew because he does check on me every day. And so I thought he knew something was happening or wrong because he would never do that. And
Your
then my cat,
grandmother's trying to come through. If you don't mind, I'm going to let her. She's adamant, wants to say something to you.
yeah, because she's the
So
one I told to go away because of what she believes, I guess.
give me just a second. Let me let her blend. Stop listening to those hussies. You live your life, you go on with your life because you are life. So don't listen to them. If she
Okay.
says she'll get to the bottom, I trust her
So
because
you
you
don't
need answers.
have you met Marvin?
Yes.
And you don't care that he was a lot older?
No, he's so sweet.
Oh, good.
He's got a heart of gold.
And you never had a thing where you didn't like keep being around people that were overweight? Or,
Please. That's just a exterior shell of a body. What matters is your heart, your love, your emotions.
so the
That
way I
other stuff.
remember the
Yeah.
way I remember you is how you are still, because they tried to tell me that you went back to, because my mom and my uncle would say that you were more stern when you were younger and you didn't talk much, and they didn't think you could be like the loving person I remembered, you know.
I just didn't want to fight, so I just kept my mouth shut.
But you're still the one I remember, the loving grandmother.
Yes. I will
And
always be your loving grandmother. But I
I
want
know
you
you.
to not listen to them. Let April find what you need to. I trust her.
I'm glad because I was so worried that I'm sorry I asked you if you are here with me to go, but I just didn't think you approved, and I didn't want him around somebody that
Well,
didn't
what does it
approve.
matter if I approve or not? It's your life, not
Well,
mine. It's
that's the way
yours.
I've always felt that way. So I didn't
Yes.
understand why you wouldn't be okay with it.
No,
I
it's not
but
my life to live.
I thought you would, if you, like I said, if you gave him 5 minutes, you would love him because he's a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart. And yes, we've talked.
I'm
We've
glad.
talked.
I think my whole family has met him probably.
Oh yeah. He's been around the dinner table.
Oh, good.
So yes.
I always think of him as my husband already. I just,
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. When your hearts connect, they're connected.
yeah, I
So
really love him.
I'm glad you're having a heartfelt emotion of joy right now because I feel it. You have something to look forward to.
Okay.
Okay. But I just wanted to pop in here and just say my 2 cents.
So something
But
good is going to happen to me.
yes, but keep positive, positive affirmations, positivity, positivity, positivity.
So
Raise your vibration.
you don't, you don't, have any idea if I'm within 10 years of joining you or not?
No, I have no idea, dear.
Okay.
When I see you in the bed and spirit is in and out, I will know then, but not until then.
Are you always here with me, or are you other
Yeah,
places?
I don't want to be such a burden, so I come and go. I check on you. I check on you. Yeah, I'm making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but there's other people I gotta go see.
I know, and there's no truth. I mean, you are able to see your son, Clody, all the time? He is not, he's with you?
I see everything, everything that I'm meant to see and what I'm meant to feel.
I
It
just
is
wanted to make,
pure joy to
I
be
just want
able
to
to
make
do it.
sure that we just always been told that if you take your life, that you don't get to see that person anymore. And I
We
was
do.
worried about it. You do.
No, he asked for forgiveness and he's here.
Are you kind of all in the same area, all of your family?
Oh my gosh, no. There's
No?
so many other people there I don't even know. And it's like, come on, get out of my way. I got things to do.
I thought
Move.
I thought you were probably in Ireland. That's what
I've
I would
been there,
expect.
done that. I go wherever I feel like going.
So you don't have like
I've
a
even gone
permanent,
for a hayride recently.
so there's like not like a permanent place where you stay,
Oh no, no. We get full reign. You come and go as you please.
and you're still with Grandpa?
Yeah.
I didn't, I don't, I see, I didn't know him before Alzheimer's, so I don't know what he's like,
He's a burr in
but
my shorts. He used to say that about me, so I'm using it on him. He's a burr in my shorts.
is, do you know if my dad is joining you guys soon?
I don't feel a thinning. I don't feel a thinning. That
Or
means
you're,
if his spirit is, you know, uh, moving away from his body. I don't feel it.
how about your son Jim?
I don't pay attention.
Okay,
When they call me, I'm come running, but I they need to just worry about themselves and just enjoy life and when it's their time and I'll be there holding their hands, helping them guide through.
that's
Yeah.
what I thought. But you're so like most of your family is around you when it is your time. They come gather around you.
Sometimes, not all of them. Some of them I don't want around me. Oh my goodness, no. I didn't like you on earth. I don't want you around me up here.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
can still remember. You can remember what the person was like.
Oh
You know.
gosh, yes.
Okay.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you do
We
you
don't
get
forget nothing.
do you get like more of your memory back, like things you might have forgotten?
Oh yeah, it's all like a typewriter. It's written, it's written, it's written, it's written. It's like, oh my goodness.
Okay.
Lordy,
Well, I miss you, Grandma.
I miss you, sweetheart. But I had to come in here and make a comment because they've
Yeah,
done you wrong. They've done you wrong.
they turned me against you is what they did
Yeah.
because they made you think made me think you did not like Marvin or would never like him because he's was a lot older. Yeah.
It doesn't matter how young, how old, how black, how purple. It don't matter.
That's why I was wondering because that's the grandmother I remember.
Your
And
emotions tell
if I
you
was
who you are.
if I was dating him then, I don't think you'd have a problem with it.
Nope.
But no,
It's your
that's what
life anyways. Who am I to judge? Nope.
that's what I always tell people.
Hmm.
It's you don't have to live with the person, you know.
That's right. Because you'll find
And
out if you don't like to be around him, you'll tell him he's a burn your shorts to go away.
I'm just really glad it seems like everybody likes him. You know,
Yes.
he's very sociable and very
And,
easy to get along with.
we're not supposed to not like people,
Well,
but
that's what I thought too. I didn't think there was any negativity.
no, no, there is some, it's different though. It's not hatred or anything like that. It's just a different feeling. You're not as
Like
happy
maybe
around that person. or
Okay.
you don't show as much energy with that person. But yeah, yeah, it's a
And
good place to
yeah,
be up here.
and you don't
I don't
really, you
have no
don't,
complaints.
and you don't feel any kind of anxiety or fear anymore.
No, it's all gone. It's just, we're just a floating spirit that comes and goes and goes and comes and just have fun. We don't have to worry about eating, cooking, cleaning.
Yeah. Yeah, they told me that you could still eat things there, and um, I don't even know what happened. You could see your
I don't,
pets.
how are we supposed to eat when we don't have a body to put it in?
That's what I thought, but like
Yeah, see?
as far as your pets, can you are
Oh,
they
no,
with
they're up
you?
here too.
Are
Oh,
they
yeah,
all
they're
around
running
you?
around.
So
Yeah,
they're not in their
there
own.
is a black horse up here that is gorgeous.
Was it from your farm?
No, he's from, I don't know where he's from, but he's gorgeous. Very
Hmm.
shiny and black. Yeah.
But like all of like you don't have to go to a place to see them. It's like all of your animals are always around you.
Yeah, I mean, we go places and we'll see them. I mean, no one is ever in the same spot for very long because we've got places to go and people to see and who's to stop us, but nobody but me. Yeah, I just made a
Mm.
rhyme.
And they don't assign you like something, a task to do up there, like a job or something.
That comes around when it's time for a family member to pass. That's the only
Oh,
time.
oh, I mean, I thought maybe they have people that like I said, they convinced me that Marvin was showing new souls around up there. Like they
Yeah,
have like a
we
job.
do. We do. Mostly it's, it's family members because other people they don't know who we are. So why would we go with somebody that don't know who we are? They're not going to come around. No,
Yeah.
it's family members and you know,
So
can't get rid of us.
it's a lot of it you could still be yourself. It's not you're not like always focused on religion all the
Oh
time.
no.
Okay.
No. I can say some bad words up here and not get in trouble.
I've never heard you say anything bad.
Shh, don't tell nobody.
I miss your hugs. You hug.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
so good.
They're so strong.
Hmm. Very strong. I miss going
Just
to
re
yard sales with you.
just remember those. And you can give them to yourself, you know. I mean, it's not the same, but you know, you could give yourself a hug every once in a while. It is
I guess.
possible.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just so thankful that you all like him because that was what I was worried about.
Don't worry
I
about anything. He's a doll. He'll be here when it's your turn.
okay.
Don't rush it. But get just push those doctors. They're being lazy. They're being stupid.
So there is something going on that they're not finding it.
Yeah, they just don't want to dig. And so you just persist and have a test done or whatever, but be persistent. And I know you can be persistent. Just do it with love and kindness.
Am I am I gonna? Do you think I need to get my gallbladder out too, or
If unless it's bothering you, leave it alone.
okay?
Yeah.
They have me worried that the cyst on my ovary is cancer or something, and I don't. I hope
Well,
not.
they can take that out. That's no big deal. I mean, people get cysts no matter what. It's like a pimple, but it's on the inside of your body.
So,
So
and you would think I would need like she said is an ablation, like where they have to go in there to find out a problem. Problem.
yeah, and you know that may be what they're going to have to do to find it because it's so minute, not minute, so little. but it's
Hmm.
creating havoc. And the
But
only
you know,
way is to do that.
is it towards the back of my heart where they can't see it?
It's whatever ventricle that's on that side. I get right lower, the right lower. I don't know what they call
Okay.
those things. But yeah,
So,
tell them to check the right lower, whatever it is.
so it's just something that they're not somehow just can't see on a
Yeah,
text.
it's not acting up when they're trying to. It's and they cannot make it happen. It will happen on its own.
Is it like a
So
genetic thing? You
no, I don't think so, but I'm not a doctor. All I know is you cannot make it happen through testing or, sometimes
Yeah.
like and they can tell with something's broken by moving it or whatever, they see the bone. But with this, you can't tell unless you have an episode. So they need to pay attention to that.
And you don't think anything's wrong with my lungs, that like that was all BS.
It's 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 a coincidence between the two.
Hmm.
That's what I feel.
But I should that's that you probably think is the main thing that is wrong with my health right
Yeah,
now.
because you're worried about it. And there's all this other things. When you worry, you create.
Well, it's because they made me think that I was about to transition. So
Yeah,
I
we'll
thought
get
that
that
was
out of
the
your
only.
head. You're not transitioning, you're staying put. You've got a longer life. You're going to
I
get a
don't know.
cat.
I have four. I don't need any more.
I see another cat in your future. I don't know. I can't tell you future time wise, but I see another cat. So
Just
you may
one
have
cat.
one that passes and get you're going to be known as a cat lady. Yep, cat lady.
I've I've always been the cat lady. So,
Well,
but I just worry about passing quickly and painlessly. I don't want to end up like
I
my
will
mom
tell
was
you something
bedridden.
to let
Hmm.
you know the minute of your passing, you don't feel anything
You don't.
because your spirit is gone from your body. You will never feel it.
So
So
did
don't be afraid.
you didn't have to you didn't feel when you were on the ventilator or anything?
I was feeling it when I was on it, but I had enough um, people around me that I didn't care, but there was no pain. There was no pain at the end. I didn't feel no pain.
I was just so worried because they didn't know, I don't really know what was wrong. Something in your stomach was wrong besides your heart, I guess. And they didn't know.
I I don't know. I don't remember,
I think
and
they
I'm
said
not
you
to remember.
I think they said you had like internal bleeding, that maybe like the medicine they give you when you have a heart attack, uh, made it worse or something.
It could have. I don't know. I didn't feel it, so I don't know.
But they had it because I mean, you did make it through the heart attack, and they thought you would be okay. And
Well, my number was up.
I just wish I was supposed to be there, but like I said, my dad took me
It
to my
was
no,
okay.
mm,
You were there in spirit. I know you wanted to be there, and I felt you there.
uh,
Just because you weren't there physically, but I felt you.
yeah. I'm really glad I did have a conversation with you before I did go, and I'm sorry I didn't go through with what I promised. Is I was going to ask that one guy out. I didn't do that. I was too chicken. But I know that's what we last talked about.
I'm gonna have to go. She's getting very, she's,
Okay.
yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to go.
I
She's
love you,
letting me
Tammy.
go. I love you too.
Okay, bye.
Ooh, she's feisty. Energy.
She is.
Very feisty energy. Whew.
Uh,
All right.
that I'm glad because yeah, everything they told me about her too is not right.
Okay.
I I have been I don't even
That's
know
probably why
anymore.
she was insistent on coming forward. I swear she was pushing. I need to talk to her. I need to talk to her.
Well,
Okay.
because they kept saying she was the only one in my family that didn't approve of
Mm.
of Marvin because of his age difference with me, and it upset me, and I didn't want him to be around that if she really didn't like him. And she said she loves him. They all do over there. He's had dinner with them and everything,
Did you pay for all your readings?
and this wasn't information I've ever gotten in a reading. This is just me.
No, I
Uh,
meant when you were getting your stuff, were you paying for readings? Because
yeah,
I'm wondering. Okay. Yeah. Greed. I dropped an M&M somewhere and I can't find it.
but I mean, pretty much the things I've heard in the readings, I genuinely think are mostly fine. It's just the things that I've been, using like a pendulum or just going by body
Yeah.
body things are the lies. And I don't, like I said, something is around me that is. Sometimes it did manipulate the pendulum, so it's and I guess that the whole thing was a manipulation. I don't think I ever was talking to my mom or Marvin or anybody. It,
Oh, that's why I like what I'm able to do now
hmm
because you're having the conversation. Like I said, I hear it, but I have no idea what I just felt her energy and she wanted to talk. Um, so that's I did 4 readings of this last week to practice. And I love doing it. I mean, I
it's
love
really, really,
doing mediumship too, but I can't do regular mediumship anymore.
it's really, really cool. I didn't think people could do that.
Yeah. Well, that's why, and I couldn't figure out why I've only been able to do my psychism for a while. Mediumship has been on the back burner. Now I understand why, because I was meant to make this transition into this.
Hmm.
Because I've been in kind of in limbo for the last couple months because it's like, what am I supposed to be doing? So I've been in limbo and it's like, okay. So it came to find out that once I had my mentorship and I had a class with her last night or something about my spirit guides and she goes, you are meant to do this. You blend so well and I didn't know I was that good. I mean, there was 10 people in the class and I thought everybody else did better than me. Um
No, it was crazy. I mean, yeah, it was literally you were talking to them. It's um,
yeah.
and I don't
So
even like I said, I didn't know the terms. I was
I
imagining.
read about it when I was learning my medium, when I was reading up on mediumship before I got into it. And it's like, oh, I
Hmm.
want to do that. Here I am 3 years later, and I'm now doing it. I have no
Well,
idea what spirit's got for me for next. God,
well,
Lord have mercy.
it's kind of cool because like people were trying to like I just wanted to know like if I was like in a married or whatever, like what he would call me or anything, and people are like, oh, he'd call you sweetie or baby or whatever. I don't know. He just said gorgeous. But I really don't know what he would call me. But it's that's how they felt like that. At least that girl felt like she could manipulate me because she knew I didn't know any of his like love.
Yeah,
anything about
I,
it.
and that is the difference because she's getting a feeling from spirit. She's not getting the exact, and with channeling, you've
Hmm.
got the spirit right talking to you. So, any questions or doubts or whatever, you ask that spirit and they'll give you the
I,
answer. And if it's not right, then it's not right.
but the thing is, now that I'm like remembering what she even said, I don't even think like some of it I thought might be true, but now I'm kind of thinking I don't know if any of it is just because of just
Well,
talking to
I can
him.
I can tell from when we first started the reading and now your energy levels up, your excitement because you were just so subdued and now you have it's like there's excitement in you. It's like making that connection between your grandmother and your fiance, I'll put it that way,
He's my husband.
um, turned turned you to where you're supposed to be feeling about them. You
Well,
know,
the main thing that eases my mind is knowing that there really isn't any negativity or violence like they were trying to tell me exists up there. And it's like I
now
don't
if you're in
why would
purgatory or
yeah, but
hell,
yeah, it was like why would I was scared to even want to go there with the things they were saying were
but
happening.
the way I look at purgatory and hell, we're in it.
Yeah.
This to me can be heaven and or heaven is elation. Hell is this stuff we've been dealing with, or
Yeah, and
purgatory, whatever. It's both. That's the
they
way
pretty
I
much
feel about
tried to they tried to say that it basically was like being on Earth up there, but like not a lot was different. And it just
it. It
I
has
don't
to be
know.
because otherwise, this is why would anyone want to die from if this is heaven? No, get me the hell out of here.
Well, that's why they had me so freaked out because I'm like I don't want to go to a place where you could still hurt people
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
and just the people they told me that did do that hurt him. One made sense because she bullied me, but the other one I've only ever done good things for her, and I think
Yeah.
you know who she is, and I would not even imagine she would be a part of anything. And it made
Well,
me
it made
fearful.
me start thinking of why she takes notes like she does.
Yeah,
Because there's somebody else that is one of my clients on her, and she's actually a real good friend now. Um, that she did the exact same thing to
what? Oh wait, who? Mary? Pa-
Debbie.
Oh, Debbie screwed somebody up. I
Mhm.
don't. It was well for me. It was Mary because she
It could
said
have
she
been married
never.
too,
Well,
but they take notes. You,
she she never she like I said she doesn't call herself a medium. She just says that like she never really channeled or talked to anyone. And like Marvin was somehow easy for her to talk to, and she could only really attach or get channel when she was high. She couldn't do it normally. And I don't know why the heck I even tried to believe her
I
or
mean,
anything.
you don't know, but that just puts a different damper. But I
But
don't even think I don't think Mary is part of Debbie anymore.
I just feel like somehow she's the one that got this attachment thing because but the girl that removed it says that the idea was probably in my head and I manifested it, but I just don't see how I could manifest a whole like person in a way that they're like intimate with me and everything and then get like violent. I don't see how I could manifest that whole thing.
I see if Mary is still
Oh,
part of hers.
I
Entourage.
would, I could see, I asked, Debbie was the only one I thought that could help me remove it. And I like went under my
Um,
backup account to ask. And, they, when I entered the room, I've never done anything to those people. And they all acted like I was like a pariah or something. They're like, oh no. And they just blocked me right away. And
yeah.
nobody would help me. And now I'm just like, to hell with all of them because the ones I thought would not say, oh no, and like stuff like that, they did. And I'm like, it just shows that you're believing whatever Debbie is telling you about me. And you should know enough about me not to believe her.
Well,
And
she
like I
was
said,
part of her in August. I'm looking at
like,
recent
like
stuff.
the whole reason she's mad at me is because she won't confess that she lied about a mutual friend of ours and how she really passed. That's the whole reason Debbie stopped talking to me. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. And I still don't
Um,
know really what happened, but you know,
yeah,
yeah,
she's still, that's her there, I think. Come on,
they're
tap.
they're still stuck to each other. I don't know. They're probably the same. They're like the same kind of person to me now, probably.
Well, she's got a bunch of new people that are in her
Oh, I
blockade.
can't. I can't even because both of my accounts are blocked, so I don't even can't even check or watch. I haven't even really been on TikTok since July or
This
before
one's
that
new
because
and this one's new. Oops,
or what
that's
are their
stupid thing.
names?
I all I know is I was in someone else's
Well,
live and they
well,
were
she
in
hasn't.
there and they started talking shit to me and about me and it's like, excuse me, but you don't know me?
They didn't. So she didn't drop Lori yet. She's still attached. The that lady is attached. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, I don't
So
know.
I don't know.
It's like I'm kind of
Debbie's
glad,
changed
like for the worse.
from when I first she hardly ever does any readings. She just has a big gab fest.
Well, that's what
Every
I
time I
mean.
see her, she's a gab fest.
That's what it has. That's what it started turning into. Is this them talking about other people like badly?
Yeah. Because they were talking
And
smack about me and it's like, excuse me?
well, I don't
You
even
don't
like I
know
said.
me.
I don't even know what they said about me because I can't
Yeah.
see, and I
I
wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to anyway. I don't even feel drawn to even like I watch TikTok used to be everything I did like TV wise, and
yeah.
now I avoided it for months just because I was so terrified to get anywhere near it because of I don't know, I thought it would make this whatever worse. So I didn't want to be anywhere near mediums or anything.
This is another one that's crazy.
What?
Noelle Richardson.
Oh, I don't know her.
You good because she's crazy. And
I wouldn't,
this is my bogus account. No one has this one.
I don't know if Mickey is still on there, that one that's not a medium at all. I don't,
Um,
she just tells people stupid stuff all the time.
what was I gonna pull up? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Um, a lot of this has come up on mine. Where is it? Nope,
I
nope,
know
nope.
my cousin is not on there as much. She has so many other things she's doing.
Look at all the users of my name now
Oh my
with
gosh.
my new logo. That means they're very recent.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But it's publicity for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I
But
guess I don't know.
I have never been like that scared in my entire that whatever that thing was that for that 2 weeks anyway that's the most terrified I've ever been. Like to the point where I felt like I was having a heart attack.
Yeah,
That's probably why like a month later my heart tanked like that
yeah.
from all that stuff.
You just Be persistent and get after them and have them put a monitor on for a heart for a month or until you have an episode. Say, I just need it to till you have till I have an episode.
My grandmother was trying to tell me it's in the right side at the bottom. That it's
Oh,
something like
okay.
so it's something like so minute that I don't
Uh,
even know how it would pop up.
Well, Grandma Mouse, I guess. Well, I'm
Um,
gonna get off here. I gotta make my husband dinner before he shoots me.
not
I'm supposed to make wings and I already made the pasta crab salad last night, so to have with the wings. So I gotta cook some wings.
okay.
But I have it written down here, Miranda attachment. So I will get I've got my grandson's Super Bowl tomorrow, football. So I've got
Hmm.
that, and then I will get and speak to a couple of my friends to find out what they can tell me about attachments.
Do you know if
Okay.
any of them could remove something
Yes. Yes. The
like
ones I'm thinking
permanently?
of can be able to
Okay.
remove. Yes. Yep.
Is it more like through like witchery stuff though?
Yeah. They got they're psychics, but they're also got some witchery. Witchy. I'm not witchy.
Yeah,
So
I would just I hope I really don't have an ability that it's all just because of this thing. Because
it
I don't
could
really
be.
want to. I don't want to feel things. I don't want to feel
No,
all
you
different
don't. You don't want to feel
things.
violated and nothing like that. No. So we'll I'll get you some answers.
And this
Most
is even
definitely.
worse. It's worse for me because I've never been intimate with someone. So this is the
Yeah.
only thing I know. And I
Yeah.
thought, like I said, I thought it was him, and it's I was so I feel even worse because I'm none of it was him. So I'm like, ugh,
Hmm.
it just sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that puts you in a place of pure awkwardness.
So like this thing that's always it's still behind, like it's always behind me, like like I'm like you're with the man all the time, and it's still
Yeah,
behind me
I'll
now.
get you answers. I will surf and if this one that can't help me, I will have her tell me who to talk to.
Okay,
So I'll get you some answers, definitely. So um if I've got to work Monday, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, if I can get a hold of her
okay,
between now and then, okay?
okay. Thank you so much. I
You're welcome,
appreciate it.
Miranda. You have a good rest of the weekend and
You too. I'm
don't
just
push the envelope.
the more relief is just knowing I'm gonna be actually going to a place where none of that stuff I was told exists, where it
Yeah,
actually is
you
peaceful.
have a clearer picture of what the other side is like. And
Yeah.
I hear it in your voice, you're not afraid because there's no reason to be afraid.
No, because like my aunt visited me when I was 12 on the night she died, and to this day I still remember the peaceful feeling I felt.
Yeah,
And
and that's what it is.
I've had severe anxiety my whole life, and not any kind of Valium or nothing got me to a feeling where what she made me feel. So that's what
Yeah.
I always had to look forward to. And
Well,
I still felt that even though I was hearing all this other crap. But
you have doubt, but you're getting it back and I'm glad. But if you need me in the meantime, just message me, okay?
yeah,
All right,
thank you
dear.
so much.
You're very welcome, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye.